Beautiful cathedral. Across right now we're entering Iguana Park. See if we can spot our first iguana. Pigeons, pigeons. As one of the world's most biodiverse countries, Ecuador boasts thousands of animal species, including 300 types of mammals, 1,600 kinds of birds, and roughly 350 different reptiles. While more often than not, these wild animals are found within the country's expansive pockets of nature, a lone park in Guayaquil is home to some other rather unusual residents, dozens of green iguanas that roam freely throughout its variant premises. Widely known as the gateway to the Galapagos Islands, Guayaquil is often eclipsed by the famed archipelago, globally renowned for its copious endemic species and Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. Surprisingly, though, Ecuador's largest city also has its own population of wild animals, found right at the heart of its hectic downtown. The oldest park in Guayaquil, Parque Seminario, went by various names throughout its history, but it is the moniker Parque de Iguanas that truly resonates within the present-day character of the place. Whoever visits this small garden will come across tens, if not hundreds, of American iguanas basking under the Ecuadorian sun, wading through the murky pool, taking a nap on a grassy lawn, or perching atop a tree branch. Alongside its scaly dwellers, the park holds great historical significance dating back to as early as the 17th century when Guayaquil was still in its infancy. It was originally created in 1693 as Plaza de Armas, a common term for a public square across the Spanish-speaking world. During this wartime, these plazas underwent a swift transformation into large military bases that facilitated the supply of armaments, hence its name. As the city around it evolved into its populous metropolis it is today, the square was reshaped and renamed multiple times. In fact, in 1868, the place was known as Parque de Estrella, the Park of the Star, due to a large 8-pointed marker within its cobblestone pavement. While later that century, an equestrian statue of Simón Bolívar, the liberator of many South American nations, was installed in the middle of the square, aptly earning it the name Plaza Bolívar. That's Bolívar on horseback, mind you. The park's current reincarnation, however, can trace its origins back to 1895, when Don Miguel Suárez Seminario, a local wealthy philanthropist, donated a sizable fortune to redesign the place as a French-style garden, naming it Parque Seminario. Soon after, the lush enclave was adorned with a gazebo, a small lagoon, and several sculptures, the most notable of which depicts a pair of fighting boars. It is not entirely clear when iguanas were first introduced to the park, but since their arrival, these lizards became the sole lords of their new home, so much so that according to some figures, their current population can be as high as 350. Well fed and pecked by parasite-eating birds, the iguanas lost their fear of humans over the years, making them easily photographical animals. Aside from the article's protagonists, the park features a small pond that provides a habitat for a colony of aquatic turtles and koi fish. The former typically sunbathe over the multi-jet fountain. Competing with the winsome reptiles for attention is the nearby Guayaquil Metropolitan Cathedral, which in spite of its ornate neo-Gothic facade, is a relatively new addition. However, its predecessor, Iglesia Matriz, was among the city's first buildings, originally constructed in 1547 as a wooden church. The edifice was ravaged by a massive fire a century and a half later. So there you have it, folks. A lot of history in this park. It's not just the iguanas that we see of today. Thank you for viewing. group where we're with.
They got filters and junk.
Look at that big tree. Oof. And the cathedral right behind it. Let me see that. Another big iguana in the background. Got a fish.
Now behind the one. Wind down. Nice camera. There we go.
Oh wow. Ooh, that's like gigantic. Not yet.
Android.
Big one. He's a beauty. Ándale, un foto con los soldados, con los soldados. Go ahead, get in.
Ahí.
We are well protected in Ecuador. They called out the. Alrighty.
Y ustedes, hermanos, que intercedan por mí ante Dios nuestro Señor. Dios Todopoderoso tenga misericordia de nosotros, perdone nuestros pecados y nos lleve a la vida eterna.
Thank you for viewing. Please like, share, and subscribe. And stand by for more in Ecuador. Bye.